Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? We got AMC up a little bit in the pre-market, doing all right. We got the overall market pretty flat. We're gonna see what direction it picks today. See if we can make some trades. Yesterday had some wild opportunity on the SPY. I wish we were live for when it happened. You guys were watching me kind of mess around with the SPY in the morning. My main strategy with it is if it starts to go in your favor, push the winners, take some profits, be careful. But if it hold on, if it starts to go against you, just get out. If it starts to go with you, though, really push those winners. And we had a move yesterday that was absolutely nuts. But PROG doing some pretty wild stuff in the after hours yesterday. At one point, down 20+%, rallied right back up, and is now down only 2.47. It looks like they announced a sort of offering. They offered it right around or above the price that the stock was currently trading at. That is a bullish sign. We have GME down 1%. Overall, we're going to really have to wait and see what direction the market picks today, especially after the Powell news yesterday. But how are we feeling, everybody? We doing good? We feeling all right? Let's have a good day today. SCV, hope you're staying blessed, my friend. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Thanksgiving and cherish the time with the family. Dave P, you too, man. Whew, let's have some fun today, people. Let's have a good time. All right, let's do a little bit of an Ortex update. Let's see. Okay. So tomorrow, I believe we're getting the new exchange reported short interest data. So today should be the last day that we're kind of messing around with this wild data if it's inaccurate. So we have utilization 76.46%. We have estimated short interest at 15.4%. And the borrowed shares today, there was a net borrow against AMC, 26.8 thousand shares. Cost to borrow minimum 1.04%, average 1.11, maximum 1.47. So not really a hard to borrow stock at the current time. AMC 4125. How we doing, people? Let's see. Morning, just hit the like. Thank you, Highway Frog. Morning, bud. Let's try to make the best of no matter what today brings. Today will be all right. All righty. Let's have a good day today, people. Whew. It is early. Me love AMC long time. Hey, me too. All right. Yeah, still green on AMC, up 3 cents right now, but everything's pretty flat right now. I do have some interesting plays that I do want to share with you guys. No specific strikes or expiration dates, but some of the reasoning behind them. So we'll go over those at some point today too. All righty. Let's have a good day. We got about 42 minutes till the market opens. SCV thoughts on GME January 22 800 to 950 called debit spreads, 115 premium for almost 15K gain when it hits. I mean, that's not bad. But it's close. January 2022 is close. So that's one of the reasons why it's that, like, could it rip to 800 to 950 by then? Yes, it definitely could. Could January be the next big run up? Absolutely. And again, the premium on that, $115, that's not too expensive for a $15,000 gain. What is that? I think that's 10,000%, a little over 10,000%. So careful with that one. I mean, if GME starts to go to the upside, that spread will gain in value, but be careful. You're also kind of limiting theta when you do debit spreads, which is nice. PROG thoughts. I mean, they did their offering. They have a lot of partnerships coming up. They have a solid product that they're looking to ramp up. So, I mean, it's a similar thing. Like when you talk about offerings, it's like, okay, well, the company needs more money to do what they want to do. So, I mean, we're gonna see what happens when the market opens, but it's only down 2.25% right now, and it's at 435. It reached a low of 345. That is a very, very big drop. Think about it this way. if it was trading like in the AMC range of prices, that would be a drop from 44.50 to 34 in the after hours. That's wild. Just think about that pricing. Like I know like 445 to 345 doesn't seem like a whole lot, but in terms of like percentages, it's huge. That was a really, really weird move. I saw that. I was like, what is going on? AMC getting a little bit of a pop here. EXPR with earnings. Is that going to be Expedia? Is that what that is? What's EXPR? Express. What's this? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. All right. Good morning, VIX, representing Newington, Connecticut. Benjamin, I used to live not so far away from there. Eric got an incredibly important question. ATR CEO proved naked shorts, yet nothing happened. What can AMC do to prove the same and make sure it actually accounts for something? They would have to do some sort of like the way I see it, they would have to do some sort of dividend. They would have to do something like that to like prove it and to put pressure on them. Because if you just come out and say, "Oh, there's naked shorts and here's the evidence," well, the prime brokers know that there's been naked shorting going on. Then they're not meeting locate requirements, but they're not forcing anybody to close their positions. So just because it's out in the open doesn't mean that they're gonna like just all automatically start closing out people. They could, but they would need some sort of catalyst. They need pressure put on them. What is the way that we know that they can do that? Tokenized securities and dividends. That's the one way that we kind of know of right now that could really get it going. CEI. Yeah, how is CEI doing? They have a lawsuit going on right now, I think. CEI rip yesterday. Down 4% in the pre-market. I mean, when you see a stock like this that's already been on significant runs go up almost 20%, it's probably going to sell off a little bit in the pre-market. It easily could bounce though when we open. SPY is just chilling out. See, today isn't a 0 data expiration day on the SPY. That's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And that's when the biggest opportunity is for the moves in the SPY. Like when you're basically seeing that there's a lot of theta decay and using it to your advantage or disadvantage if it goes against you. About an FSR. Dave, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. An FSR. I mean, that's the ticker for Fisker, but I'm not sure what you're talking about there. All right. So, how many people we got in here? Not too many. We'll wait to go over the play, but it's a pretty good one. I'll leave it down. What's Ford doing today? Ford was up. Ford's doing really good. Jeez. AMC 41.32. We could get some good action today on AMC. We had this little fake sell off at what time is this? 4:01. So retail investors just woke up and started selling AMC. Yeah, okay. I'll never be up at 4 a.m. Like that's the thing. Like I'll never be up. Oh, 4-share recall. Yeah, the 4-share recalls. It has to do with mainly the pressure that's put on the lending institutions and the people that the loans have gone out to. If the utilization's over 75%, like legit utilization over 75%, there's a 1 in 26 chance, or 1 in every 26 days, there's going to be a 4-share recall because the cost of borrows are going to increase. The institutions are going to have less shares that they can loan out, and they want to be able to loan out more at a higher cost of borrows. So they're just going to forcibly close out their position. And it's not a great position you want to be in. You're spreading yourself too thin. All righty. Bloody day? No. Not so far. AMC's up 7 cents in the pre-market right now. We got the SPY flat. We have GameStop down 1.24% after a really monstrous day yesterday. The only thing that's pretty red right now is PROG after that offering. Or the announcement of an offering. I don't see us having a red day today. We could, but Remember, the SPY took an absolute beating yesterday. Well, it took an absolute beating from its highs. This was the trade from yesterday. It was this move right here. That was about 500%, I think. So we were messing around over here with SPY, and then this hit. Boop. That was a big one. And then you could have hit this one too, but some brokerage don't let you trade contracts that expire that day past 2 p.m. So you can't really mess around with those. So you would have to gone for the expiration a couple days out. Okay, just asking because of that SPY dump last night. Right here. Is that what you're looking at? Right here? This little gap down. Yeah, I mean, it could, but again, futures don't mean a whole lot until the market opens. Like there's gonna be like less. Like, you really have to wait until we're about to get into market open to really have the market pick a direction. If you're trading futures, then you can make some money off of that, but the futures market isn't necessarily the best indicator of what's gonna happen the next day. Like, we've seen it many times, like, especially, last year, we would see futures freak out, go big red, and then by the morning, they'd be up 1% and the market would be ripping. And then right now, I think what did it hit a low of? 465.67 about. And now we're at 467.41. Down 15 cents, it's 0.03%. Not really anything. AMC is up 0.22% right now. GameStop down 1.22. PROG's just kind of hanging out here, but let's see. Also, we got some interesting stuff. I was looking around at some institutional ownership stuff yesterday. Look at how much money has flown into AMC over the last year. 2.36 billion. That's new purchases over the last 4 quarters. The amount of money that's gone out, 456 million. But when you look here, 409 million of that 456 came in Q2. Which it makes sense because if you have such a significant run up from 10 into the 70s, people are going to sell and take their money out. Like institutions. This is all institutions. This is not retail. So even in Q1, when it had that really, really big run up from 2 to 25, only 13 million was sold. So a lot of these institutions, when you look at this, the thing that I want to get across to people is that everybody gets really worried about share lending, or they're gonna sell into the squeeze to try to limit it. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like if the amount of money flowing in is greatly outweighing the money that's going out in times when we run from very low numbers to really high numbers and come back down, then they obviously see that there's more upside past that $70 range. So there's no reason for them to do any of that BS. Like, why loan out your shares at 1% unless they're trying to set up a scenario where they can recall everybody, which honestly, that would be awesome. Oh, what's up, Norm? How you doing? Yeah, so spreads do limit theta exposure because here's one of the so on a debit spread, here's why. We can take a look at it right now. Just an easy example of a debit spread. When you look at, just let's do a weekly. So let's say you want to buy you want to do a spread from 42 to 43, the debit spread right here. Buy the 42, sell the 43. Well, the theta on the 42, ooh, that's not right. We're gonna have to do something else here. Some of these numbers get messed up. The theta on the 42. Let me look here. Okay, so the theta should be slightly higher on the near to the money contracts, and then they should drop a little bit when they get in the money. But these numbers are going to be a little bit messed up. So what you're doing is you're essentially buying something with a higher theta, selling something with a lower theta. So the theta is gonna basically offset a little bit. You'll have like a net theta on that contract. So instead of just buying the contract, you'll offset your theta with the other contract because essentially you'll have positive theta. Does that make sense? Because one of them is going to be like a bullish strategy, and then one of them you're selling the option. So they're going to offset each other a little bit. And then when you're playing credit spreads, you're just playing theta. You have a net positive theta. Checking in from Tampa. What's going on, Gringo? Good morning, STV and all. Good morning, everybody. Let's have a good day today. When things get moving, do you think we might have more movement during market hours or during after pre-market? I think it's going to be pretty wild pre-markets, pretty tame after hours. But if you guys remember in the night streams when we would do those, the last 10 minutes were pretty interesting. We would see that run up in the after hours. So let's see if those start to happen. But I think the majority of the moves are going to take place in pre-market and in the market hours. Checking in from South Africa. There we go. All right. Yeah, and this hedge fund is just a complete bunch of idiots over here. Look at this. This is stupid. Bronte Capital. Business prospects for AMC are poor. You're going to be poor if you short it. AMC is simply an extreme example of what is probably a non-promoted delusion. Awesome. It's a highly levered company owning multiplex cinemas. Okay. They are short. They're short a tiny position. Every year, large screen televisions and home theater equipment become cheaper. They said that about radio. Radio is going to kill movies. What do you call it? Those DVD players going to kill movies. No, they're not. Stop it. We've been through this forever. And this is what I was saying in the video yesterday, that these institutions are not changing with the times. They're not. I don't know why they're not, but they're just not. They're using like basic fundamental analysis and like cash flow models to try to predict whether a stock is going to go up or down in the future. Can you be successful with that? Yes, you can, but you can't apply it to every single scenario. What are you going to go based off PE ratios and PEG ratios and like all of these other different like financial metrics to see if a company is going to go up or down in the near future when there's so many other different variables that are going to go into this? Like you can do fundamental analysis all day long on whatever you want. But if you're just using fundamental analysis and just going to use that to think of an investment decision, you're not going to win. You're just like, especially in these types of stocks, it's not going to work out for you. It's like trying to trade based off technicals, but you're only using RSI. There's so many other things, like other moving parts that could tell you a better story. And you're just like, oh no, I'm going to pick one because that's what everybody's done for years. And then when we see that Warren Buffett has the highest amount of cash that ever in his like, and then they had to do a bunch of buybacks on Berkshire to try to find a place to offload that cash. That's an interesting move because he's a really smart guy and he's only going to invest in what he knows, but he's not seeing any fundamental opportunities. So what does that tell us right now? One, everything could be wildly overvalued and there could be a bubble. Or two, inflation and all of the money that's been put in has messed with everything. And you can't use basic fundamental analysis the way it was used before in order to like generate an investment thesis. Like the way to do it now is literally like, okay, look at the industry that you want to invest in, how you can use the like basic fundamentals, but compare it within the industry. Like how are these companies' ratios comparing to the overall market that they're in? That's, you can do that. And what is the outlook for this market going forward? And if you do that on AMC, it's like, oh, it's just going to keep getting better. And AMC is the top dog in their industry. So it's just a wild thing to be doing. And they keep doing it. I've heard this for years. Like people did this. Were doing this in like 2014, 2015 with the NASDAQ. They were like, it's wildly overvalued. Its PE is this high. It's never going to keep going up. If you thought that and you were going to invest based off fundamental analysis, look at the move you would have missed. Let's just go 5 years. Let's say right here, you thought everything was overvalued off of this massive rip. We had a little bit of a dip in 2019, but look at the move you would have missed. Let's just say 2017, it was at 135, the QQQ. What's it at now? 400. You just can't. It just doesn't make sense anymore. You have to adapt to the current marketplace. If the current marketplace is saying, "Hey, this is not the way to be making investment decisions anymore," then you have to change. And that's why retail investors now are smart money in these in these big institutions with lots of capital to deploy. Yeah, they have to find a way to prove to investors as to why they're putting their money somewhere. But it's just a weird thing that like me, 22-year-old college finance student who's being taught this stuff and how it works is literally looking at everything and being like, that's just not how it works. Like it's just not how it works. The article cracks me up. Stoves become cheaper every year, but I still order pizza almost every day. Yeah, like you can go to like really cheap grocery stores, but people still go to restaurants. Like, come on now. Do you think Roblox is done? No. No. No, no, no. No, I think Roblox has got something to go. How's LGVN doing today? What are they up to? Yeah, down 14% in the pre-market, but this has some potential still. I think G-Tech was the other squeezy one. I think it's falling asleep over here. That's not what we want in the morning. G-Tech, ooh, big drop on G-Tech. All right, let's get into what do you call it? The one play that I like. Now, when we think about earnings and companies that I like to trade on earnings, FedEx is one of them. FedEx presents a very interesting opportunity here. This is not me giving financial advice at all, and I'm not going to give you strikes, expiration dates, none of that. I think we've gone over a lot of different strategies that if you guys want to enter a trade on like some of the things that like I talk about, one, never put any money that you're not willing to lose. But when you look at FedEx versus UPS, FedEx has been on a pretty significant downtrend over the last couple of months. Now they're starting to make their way back up going into holiday season, but they have a lot of upside potential, especially when you think about this year with the pandemic. Some people may not want to go out as much. There's going to be a lot of demand for deliveries. So FedEx usually has a decent run up into the holiday season, but they also have earnings in like the second week of January. So I'll be playing some FedEx calls. I got a tiny position yesterday, and I'll continue to average into it. That's what I'm doing with this. But I like FedEx. New Martian song is good. Ooh. Oh, what's up, Darth? How you doing, man? All right, PROG selling off now. SPY flat. AMC up 0.17%. I almost said 17%. That would have been bad. GME down 1.13. AMC, it's selling a little bit, but not much. Nothing's really happening right now until we got 22 minutes till the market opens. Let's see what happens. I think we're gonna get a little bit of volatility today because of what the SPY did yesterday. We could see a lot of money start to flow in and out. Crowcoin is doing great. That's a new brokerage, isn't it? It's like 50 cents or something right now. That new coin. I only see Amazon delivery trucks now, very few FedEx deliveries. Yeah, it could be your area, but what do you think of Nvidia? I think that's gonna go nuts. I think they're gonna split at some point. I think AMD and Nvidia are gonna split at some point. Um, I personally want AMD to split, but they need to rip a little bit more. I think they need to get to like 250 in order to consider a split. They could do 5-for-1. Share price is now back down at 50, and the splits do an interesting thing. It kind of like protects it kind of protects everybody's wealth. Because for all the new people getting in, it's it depends on the money coming in, but it 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 can serve as a way to decrease volatility. It didn't really work on Tesla. Tesla's just been on an absolute tear. If you notice, PROG always dips hard before it retests that $6 mark. Yeah, they did do their little offering, and that did not help them out a whole lot. But yeah, let's see what happens. Down 7% in the pre-market. Again, with my PROG position, I pretty much told you guys what it is. It's calls that are very far out in time. So these short-term price fluctuations, they don't really. And my PROG position isn't that big, so I'm like swinging for a home run there. I'm not trying to tie up money for that long. I'm trying to go in and out, in and out, in and out. Keep slowly increasing that cash balance. Do you think SPY will recover today and people will start dumping money back in? I think we could. We'll see what happens though. The SPY it wasn't down a whole lot. It was down 0.28%, but the problem is that we ripped up to all-time highs, 473, right as the market opened. And then we tanked. So if the SPY does something like this again and opens big green in the first 5 minutes, I might do something. But after yesterday and what today is looking like for the SPY, it's like, I don't know. SV, can you check out that deleted cryptic Elon tweet was real? I saw that. It had to do with like Amy's going to make a big decision around Thanksgiving. I think it's fake. I do think it's fake. 10-year is up today significantly. Hold on now. Is it? Yeah. All right. Could be. Ooh, hold on. That could. Hold on. Come on. There we go. All right. It's a point. All right. What's TLT doing off that? TLT down. SPY not moving a whole lot. We could see a little bit of a reaction, but when the market opens, we could see a bond move. So I'll keep the 10-year up and see if we can find anything else. But yeah, 10 years up a little bit today. What is PROG Holdings that rips every day? Like, I have no idea. But that's probably one of those like mistake plays that people get into and they think it's PROG, but it's not. We saw that with AMCX a lot too. Depends on potential Germany lockdown. Yeah, it does. If we get that news that flashes through, I'll go very, very hard on SPY puts. I'll make a big move. Yesterday, it was not a big move. Like when we were trading on stream, it was very, very small. Like very small. But when I saw like the oil move, the bond move start to freak out yesterday, I went a little bit bigger. If I left the contracts, the original position that I had, it would have been dirty, but still made out very, very well. It was probably my best trading day in a while yesterday. With Apple, you guys saw that one. Cut Pfizer for a loss and then hit SPY pretty good. Now I'm trying to get some FedEx, but let's see what happens here. But really, really watching AMC today. Like 41.28. The thing is Max Payne is at 40 again this week. After this week, next week, I believe it steps down to 39 at like right now, but we're going to see the option chain start to populate up again. So we'll get more open interest. It'll probably push the Max Payne back up to 40, but on the December, it's already at 42. Let me see. Yeah, let me refresh this. December 17th. Okay, Max. Oh, no. Oh, interesting. Max Payne for this week, 41. Stepped up a little bit. Next week, 40. Week after, 36. But that's probably because nobody's really on that chain yet. There's no puts. That's really what it is. There's not a lot of puts on that chain right now. So when you think about Max Payne, yeah, the calls are going to be important, but the calls are what the market makers see that, and then they need to push it below the calls. Then the puts come in, and then they need to keep it above those puts. So it's just like a little calculation of, okay, what's the price that of the most amount of these options contracts expire out of the money. So it's calls and puts. So right now on the December 10th expiration date, we're not seeing a whole lot of put open interest. Now, when we take a look at that actual date, December 10th, like it's nothing here. Look at the open interest on the puts. It's nothing. The highest is at 36. 3,773. And when you look at, oh wait, that's calls, my bad. That was in the money calls. So scratch that. These are the puts right here. Again, even lower. There's nothing crazy on the puts. When you look at the calls, it's a little bit more, and it's concentrated at 85. So let's see. And then when we look at December 17th, 42. But for this week, the max pain is 41 right now. Very interesting. Oh, what's up, Nepal? How you doing, buddy? I'll after I'm done streaming, I'll pop over and do into Josh's stream, and I always put that on in the background. The Entrepreneur came out with an article saying it will reach 52 a share. Yeah, that's based on free cash flow. That was from Investor Place originally, and Investor Place also put out an article that was talking about how it also could get to 72. So those were the two free cash flow analysis that Investor Place has done. I mean, I'd much rather it be 72, but let's see. Hold on. We got some news coming in. Anything Vizio and oh man, I clicked on it. That's not good. Oil prices rise despite reserve sale plan. Vizio and Square team up for Marvel. Interesting. Is SQ getting a little morning pop off that one? Interesting. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. You got burned on BBY. Ugh. That's tough. If you get a second, can you check BKKT Ortex? Yeah, absolutely. Holdings. Short interest 32.83%, utilization 80 or 99.73. Really high cost to borrow. What are the FTDs on this thing? Skyrocketing. So this does look like a squeeze play. But we're gonna get a lot of exchange reported short interest tomorrow. So I think it's tomorrow. We got to take a look at that. AMC up 0.07, not doing too bad. I got burned on the clap. Oh, Darth, that's tough. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps get some more people in here. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to, but it really does help a lot. So thank you guys so much to who has done that and who is going to. Whoa, you guys are going nuts with it today. Jeez. All righty. We have 12 minutes till the market opens. AMC flat, GME down 1.1. Let's see. In the last 2 weeks, famous bears suffered. Michael Burry closed out of most short positions, with Q3 showing just 6 holdings, all long stocks. Famous perma bear Russell Clark shut hedge fund. He was down about 200 million in assets from about 1.7 billion in 2015. Here are my thoughts on that. If the government decides to print a bunch of money and you know it's pretty much going to go into the markets, you probably shouldn't be short equities. You probably shouldn't. I mean, that's not that hard to figure out. Just like, thanks, Corey. I appreciate it, man. Do Charlie Gasparino and Marco Hodes have a debate today? Yeah, at 3:45 on Fox. Oh, what's up, Airplane Mode? How you doing, buddy? SV, are we able to see what max pain is for the monthly contract date in January right now? Wouldn't it be much higher than it is at the moment? I can't on this site. Let me see if I can go to another site. This site doesn't have it. Max pain. I mean, we could calculate it, but that's going to be really annoying. Max pain. Oh, here we go. I think I got it. 121. Oh, don't you make me pay. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Nope, that's S&P. Created. No, it's going to make me pay. Nope. Max Bang calculator. Nope. See, which is this one? Nope. They're trying to get me to download stuff. We're not messing around with that. Actually, it would be much lower. Not necessarily. I mean, I can tell you right now. Let me just look at it. So in general, so we know that in December, when it steps back out to 145, we're going to see those calls get more heavily concentrated further out. And if the puts are going to be nearer to the money, or further up, then we're going to most likely see a higher max pain. In general, when that 145 comes back onto the chain, we should see a higher max pain. So we know that the open interest on the call side is going to be crazy. There's 124,000 at 145, and we're seeing sorry. We're seeing a heavy concentration at 100 right now. Decent amount at 60, 50, 45, and 40. But when we look at the puts, decent amount at 40, decent amount at 35. Some in the money contracts too. I mean, it could step up to like 45 or 50. So right now for December, it's 42. I think it'll step up a little bit, but we're going to have to see. Hood is living off borrowed time. What are they doing today? Are they down again in the pre-market? Oh, man. Okay. I think I'm going to... I kind of want to get some Hood puts, but it already made the move. But I would just do it just so the market makers would have to short. Like, buy some in the money puts. You have to short to hedge it. Good morning, Short the VIX. Good morning, Darstar. What's up, man? Check your Robinhood accounts if you can. I don't have a Robinhood account, but yeah, they did do something where they messed up some of like the fills. So you might have a little bit more, like a fractional amount of shares, and you might have a little bit more money in your account. The only person who buys Hood is that dude from Dragon's Den. I don't know what that is, but BBY bullish long term. Yeah. Go Hood to the abyss and never come back. Yeah. I want to buy Robinhood puts just out of sheer spite. That's what I was thinking too. AMC a little bit red now. SPY is very, very flat. GME making a move back up, only down 0.83%. Let's see if GME can get another really solid day today. GME was really looking for 250 yesterday. Let's see what's behind that gate at 250. It could be a fun time. Could be a very, very fun time. Can't complain. Ready for Hood puts? There you go. Yeah, if you screw all of retail over, which is your customer, they're probably going to buy puts on you on your platform. How does that feel? Like, like I wonder if we could see the amount of open interest that has been generated on the put option chain for Robinhood, but has been traded on Robinhood. Like, if you're buying lots of puts on Robinhood, but you're still on Robinhood, that's just backwards, I think. It's like very backwards. I got an email explaining it, so you can probably Google it. Yeah, it had to do with best execution. They were just not giving people best execution. And then they were like, we should probably fix this. It's like, yeah, you probably should. All right, GME, do your thing. Lead the way, GME. AMC only down a penny. SPY only down 7 pennies. PROG struggling a little bit. Let's see what FedEx is doing. FedEx down 0.2. Very, 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 very low volume. 377 in the pre-market on FedEx. That's kind of what happens with some of these companies, especially like FedEx, Home Depot. The volume, like, they're not going to get heavily traded as much, but if they go, they go. Do you know any details about what's going on with Coin? What's going on with Coin? Um, no. Mm, maybe. How are the cryptos doing? Is Bitcoin down? Bitcoin's up, but over the last 5 days fell from the high of around 59,000 all the way to 56,000. That could be why. It could be a little bit of a Bitcoin move that we're seeing on coin, a little bit of red. So that could explain it. But other than that, I haven't seen anything with their business. AMC getting a little bit of selling volume, but very low volume right now, 96,000. GameStop, 14.84 thousand on volume. Um, so again, guys, in 5 minutes, market's going to open, probably going to see some crazy moves, especially on SPY. It had a very volatile day yesterday, and it's just flat right now. So there's going to be a lot of people picking a direction. Morning, been dreaming AMC will rise today to 48.7. Christopher, I would love that. I would love that. I'm also planning on rolling some of my AMC calls out a little bit further because they're coming up in terms of expiration. So I just like having time. Good morning, VIX. I like it. Thank you, Kev. Good to see you in here, buddy. Let's see. All right. Wait, I got to get the news feed up too. I'm going to have to refresh it. I almost might have to just do it on my phone and look at the alerts. I wonder if there's a way for me to get the alerts going. I plan on rolling. Okay, Mr. Fishing. There you go. Puts on SPY. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. I absolutely nailed it with puts on SPY yesterday. That was fun. I felt pretty good about myself after that trade. I think the most consistent trading that I've had over the last month has been on SPY. Small losses, bigger wins. Like the losses, I was looking through it the other day. The losses that I've taken on SPY are like tiny. But then the gains, I just let them run and just let them go. So I don't know. I might try to make it more of like a consistent strategy. Ooh, GameStop getting a little bit of action right here. 246 down 0.83. Some buyers are stepping in. AMC getting a little bit of action too. This could get interesting when the market opens, people. Here we go. What do you think about the YouTuber drama? Oh, I hate to say it this way, but I just don't care. Like I think it's not a productive use of anybody's time. It's not that I don't care. Like I care about what's going on. I just don't want I just see it all the time and I'm just like, all right, here we go again. It's Twitter, social media. This stuff is going to happen. We just kind of got to let it do its thing and we'll get back to what we're doing. Like Matt offers a boatload to the community. Place to go all the time. Lots of good info, lots of good interviews. Astro offers a lot of fun stuff too. Lots of entertainment. I really like the fractal cycle theory. I'm trying to get a hold of him because I like January a lot for a potential run, just based off of what I've seen in terms of quarterly and the options chain. So I wonder if there's anything that he sees in his fractal theory that that shows that that also lines up with January. I don't know. I'm not the fractals guy or the charting guy that can line them up and do all that. That's not my wheelhouse. But from my side of it, what I see is weird stuff going on in the option chain. We've seen big moves happen around quarterly expirations before, and that's going to be January or December, January. And I like it right now. So I just want to see if that lines up. So that's really what it is. It's like, okay, let's just work together. We all have different perspectives. Let's just work together to see what's really going on. Do you think it's better to buy multiple call spreads on GME or less call options? If you want to go for the maximum potential gain, you just buy calls. If you want to play it safer, then you go with some debit spreads. STV and TMI stayed out of it. The last time that there was, 1 minute till market opens, AMC up 0.22, GME getting ready to go. I think SPY selling a little bit. Let's see what happens here. I almost want to pull up IWM as well, but let's check PROG first. All right, market open, people. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. GME, very nice pop. Now it's getting a red candle. Oh, there it goes. Started off strong. All right. SPY is really not doing a whole lot. AMC 41.35 right now. GME 243.94. PROG 4 basically 413. AMC getting a little bit of buying volume here. GME starting to as well. Let's have some fun. You have become my favorite AMC YouTuber. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. Why don't you watch Astro's videos if you want to know? He already discussed January. I see it's hard when you're making content to watch other people's content all the time because you don't want their content to influence your content. So I'd rather just talk to him. But I can watch his video. I don't know which one it is, but I'll look for it. AMC a 0.27 right now. GME, here we go. Ooh, that was a big candle on the SPY. If the SPY starts to pick a direction here, we'll play around. PROG down 6. Your stance on community drama is why I'm here. There's no need to criticize other content creators. Exactly. I just don't care. Like everybody's got their own thing. All right, we are seeing that volatility that we were expecting it at market open. AMC is flickering between red and green. GME is flickering between getting that momentum, trying to get above 250, and then getting some selling too. PROG is really not doing a whole lot right now, which is interesting. Let's see. Yeah, SPY's not picking a direction right now. Let's see. All right, here we go. They borrowed today. Yeah. Let's see. They borrowed a little bit. Yeah, borrowed 626,000 shares, returned 458,000 so far in terms of what Ortex's estimates are. And that gets us to a net borrow of 167,000, basically 168,000 shares. AMC selling. Remember, Max Payne at 41 this week. So let's see. SPY's getting some red candles here. But right now, this is not enough to really pick a direction. You're seeing the buyers really step in once these big drops happen. GME is getting some selling here, down 2.5%. Let's see, what's FedEx doing? FedEx probably down. Yeah, awesome. Gonna have to average into there. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. PROG, how we doing? PROG coming back a little bit. It's coming back to life, people. 314K on that first candle, really low. Yeah. All right, let's see. A lot of jockeying for position right now. All right, let's see what happens with SPY. What is it? 466? You get the 465s. Yeah, hold on. We might play here a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna play around a little bit here. We're gonna get some cheapies for tomorrow. Those are not cheap. That's disappointing. All right, we'll see what happens. Oh, PROG really getting some buying volume here. Imagine that. PROG falls 20% in the after hours and then rips green the next day. Jeez. All right, GME now down only 1.5. AMC down 0.36. SPY is getting a little bit of selling volume here, but I kind of want to mess around, so we'll see what happens. No, stop it. Let's see. We'll snag 2 of these and see what happens. Usually I like to wait a little bit, but when we saw yesterday the initial move on the SPY, we're gonna see if this gets a little continuation to the downside, and this is gonna be really quick in and out. You didn't fill me on that? What? Are you kidding me right now? Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. There we go. Now it's gonna get a little bit of see, right as I come in, we're in. All right, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna go quick in and out with this one, see if we can make a little bit of money, and then see how the rest of the day goes. But GME right now, 245.25. AMC, 40.90. Just got a 42 Neo call. There you go. Yeah, we might do this really quick. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, till after the senile guy talks. No, this one's just for fun. This is literally just to play the opening couple of candles. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. What's shaking? I don't know. I don't know. All right. PROG, not doing a terrible. AMC, right back to green. We're seeing that vol. Oh, here we go. Here we go. GME above 250. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. GME new day high of 251. That was solid. That was solid. All right. Let's see if this. Oh, it's going. GME is going. Here we go, people. This could get interesting here. AMC's following it. AMC's coming along. GME 251.50. Oh, this is good. This is getting good. Little danger zone right here on GME. 251.55. New day high 251.89. Yeah, we went right in and out of those SPY contracts. Didn't lose any money. Just in, out, flat. Didn't like it. So that was just a little gamble. That's what I've been saying on the SPY ones. If it starts to go in your direction, great. If it doesn't, not great. But now it's going down. So that was literally just a gamble. So we're out of that. I don't know. I think I might have, with the fill, I might have lost like $5. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll mess around a whole lot with SPY today because it's not a 0 day to expiration day. So the contracts are going to be more expensive. You're not going to get as big of a move. GME now back down below 250. AMC getting a little bit of selling right now. Let's see. Oh, it's a like, how's it hanging? Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, people. It's getting good. It's getting a little interesting here. Oh my God. You guys are going wild with the likes today. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right. AMC is now flat. GME went right up to 52.17 and is now back down to 247. Now it's green. We're seeing a lot of volatility today. This is fun. Let's have a good time. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. A lot of people are saying, I think 40 in the 44s for AMC is going to be interesting. We need to break through that $50 range and hold. That's where we need it. That is where we need it. All right. SPY getting a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see if that gets reflected in AMC and GME. Top right, we're going to pull up IWM, see how they're doing. IWM, little red on the day, but getting some green candles here. How's FedEx doing? FedEx selling. AMC getting a pop. There we go. How's Lucid doing? All right, people, let's do it. All right. Let's see. 4160. PROG hanging out. All righty. All right, let's see. Let's go back to Twitter, see what's going on. Don't let Jerome see this, please. Oh, God. Oh, no. Dollar Tree will sell the majority of its products for more than $1, edging away from the approach that gave the discount chain its name. After 35 years of selling goods for a buck, Dollar Tree is boosting its standard price point to $1.25 by the end of April. The company said in a statement Tuesday, while the decision is not a reaction to short-term or transitory market conditions, Dollar Tree acknowledged that the inflationary environment and said the price boost will help mitigate historically high costs, including freight and distribution expenses, as well as wage increases. Lifting the $1 constraint represents a monumental step for our organization. Doesn't sound like inflation is all that transitory now, huh, Jerome? Just turn on the money printer and let it ride. We know it's coming. $1.25 tree. Yeah. All right. SPY making a move back up. GME 247. AMC 41.45. Here we go. Transitory. Drink. They're fighting inflation like us. Everybody's going to have to fight inflation. Everything's going to get more expensive. Like everything. You can't have inflation be at like 6% and be like, nah, it's fine. You're good. Nothing's going to increase in price. And then you're like, oh, we're going to put another 1 point something trillion dollars into this infrastructure plan. That's not going to be inflationary. Ooh, SPY getting a move here. I definitely like the idea behind it for sure. I just don't want him to screw the whole thing by doing it the wrong way to benefit the wrong people. That's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, FX is called Fed's digital dollar. Yeah. They print a lot of those. SPY's ripping right now. Would this have been a good time for SPY calls at the bottom here? Yeah, it would have. Are we doing it today? No, I don't know. Are we going to chase? Are we going to get another VIX chase? No, see, these moves aren't going to be like this is too. I mean, that is a big move. What is that? Point in a couple of minutes, point and a half. All right, people. Rivian's ripping. I mean, Rivian was also tanking the other day. Yeah, Rivian's getting some boom boom candles. Let's see. Lucid was going at one point. Lucid, it's doing all right. How's Tesla? Tesla ripping again, sort of. Not really. 1.7%. It's doing all right. We need this to squeeze in a way that all the apes win and it doesn't bail out the villains. Yeah. Thanks, SpongeBob SqueezePants. You guys are funny. All right. Huh. That was weird. All right. Neo's going. Neo's chain is usually wild. Yeah, Neo's going. Neo's interesting. Neo's, if they ever get into the United States over the next 3 years, I think they're going to be able to compete. If the United States lets them. Typical corporate reaction, inflation is up 6.5%. Let's raise our rates by 25%. Profits will skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, that 6.5% could be like multiplied through because they're going to have to pay because every company is going to do that. You see what I'm saying? Every company is going to start raising prices, not just to counteract inflation. AMC is getting a pop here. So when you look at the supply chain where the product starts and where the product ends, if the cost of producing the product starts to increase, everything along the line is going to start to increase as well. So cost of production, all of those materials going to increase. Okay, cool. Then the wages, the everything is going to start to increase from way over here. Then you're going to start to see shipping costs start to go up. Okay, so then that's 2. Then you're going to start to see like market, everything's going to start to go up. So it's like this trickle down effect where everything's going to get affected all the way up until it reaches the consumer. Whoa, SPY is really going right now. We should all write 1-star reviews for Gensler and speak to his manager. I mean, we could do that. I don't know if we can, but that would be hilarious. That would be funny. All right, little news. We got a little bit of news here. Why is this not giving me my news? Come on. November flash manufacturing PMI 59.1 versus 58.4. That could be why the SPY is having a good time here. AMC 4172 having a day. GME 245 down 0.69. AMC's up 1.24%. Slowly stair-stepping its way up here. Hold on. Doing something. Doing something fun. Ooh, we got it. Nice. All right, let's have some fun today. Nobody is talking minimum wage, taking minimum wage jobs here in Canada. The living wage in my town is about $19. The living wage is $19. That's a lot. PROG looks like it wants to move. Yeah, let's see. PROG. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of volatility on PROG because of their offering, but we'll see what happens. All right. AMC getting a nice little move, trying to get above 42. GME 248.46. Let's see what happens here. Check out MU Micron. Are they? Oh boy, 4% on Micron. That's solid. Hold on, Nvidia. That's not what we wanted. Nvidia getting a nice little move here. SPY's getting a nice pop. GME looking for that move back above 250. We're pumping. We are. I saw it reject that resistance yesterday. Got some calls at market close on Micron Darstar. That's a good one. All right. Elon calling out the Binance CEO. Of course he is. Of course he is. Elon's calling out everybody. Nobody's safe around Elon. Nobody's safe. Oh, SPY's pumping right now. Ooh. All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, Micron looks solid. I mean, so do all the. How's AMD doing today? Flat. That's kind of sad. You guys know I love some AMD. Actually, how's FedEx doing now? Dow component. Still red. Not doing a whole lot. AMC. Oh, it's really looking. High of the day, 42.02. Let's see if we can crack that. SPY looking to continue on this trend. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see. Pfizer. Ooh, is Pfizer going? No, Pfizer's not doing a whole lot. I was messing around with Pfizer. Got some stuff on it last week when I think Friday or Monday's open. It was really going, and then it just didn't end up working out. didn't end up working out. So I cut those, took the Apple profits, which were very nice, and then now we're hanging out, messing around with SPY again. Which, I mean, it's always a good time. always have fun messing around with SPY. Who's calling me right now? So I'm getting some random scam calls again, guys. I know it's one of you. Zella finally moving back up. All right, let's see. Let's check her out. Yeah, there you go. What do they do again? Process solutions. IT. Okay, not bad. XPEV going mental. Oh, yeah. I've messed around with them a few times. GME 247.25, AMC 41.77. Let's see if we can get a little bit of action here. All right. It's Mandy calling. No, it's not Mandy calling. All right. Turkish central bank says observes unhealthy price in Forex markets. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll leave this one. We'll leave this one. We'll see how this goes. We're going to see how this goes. Answer the spam call and let's mess with them together. Oh, guys, you don't even. Oh, I used to get this one all the time. And I said some pretty wild things to them when they called me when I had enough. And then they never called me again. So the key to these calls, if it's a real person, you have to say the most wild thing ever. And then they'll never call you again. VIX, we are contacting you about your extended car warranty. I wish I had an extended car warranty for my car. I'd have no car problems. She'd be like, warranty, fix it. GME getting a nice, GME's looking for that move above 250 again. AMC looking for that 42 move. All right. Let's see. All right, SPY, do your thing. Do your thing, SPY. Just made my remaining Rivian calls house money bets. There you go, Mr. Fishing. There you go. That's the name of the game these days. Make it free, play with house money. Bitcoin and Ethereum are pumping. Yeah, Bitcoin's getting a move here. SPY wants to go. Zella's coming down. AMC chilling. GME 248.55 doing pretty good. How's PROG? What's PROG up to? Ooh, that's not where we wanted PROG. PROG doing pretty good though. After that offering, not bad. Very, very nice move on PROG today after the offering. Do you think Neo will keep running? They have Neo Day coming up, I believe, too. So they easily could. PROG looking to push green, needs another 7.5 cents. AMC doing good, GME doing good, SPY doing good. Everything's looking all right now. When does Biden speak? Somebody was saying that Biden speaks today. So we got to figure out when that is. Also, guys, thank you so much for all the likes on this video. We almost have as many likes in here as people watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. I get people calling me saying they are from Social Security, and I cuss them out of saying Social Security would not hire people like, oh God, oh God, oh God. That's a little wild. If I told you what I said to these people when they called me that one time on stream, YouTube would probably just instant ban. Mara looking strong at open as well. Yeah, with Bitcoin running, maybe. How are the Mara wheat? Oh, wow. Yeah, Mara looking good. Yeah, I think SPY's going to get going here. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Doing pretty good. All right. I went from SPY puts around here, cut the loss. I have some SPY calls that got in around here. Those are doing all right. They expire tomorrow, though, so we're probably going to let those go for a little longer than I usually would on a SPY trade. But those are up 20% right now. Yeah, 20%. So let's see what happens. Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, I like this one. We're gonna let this one ride. That geezer is gonna ruin his day. No, he's not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That would stink. Pretty sure I called it 19% day on AMC today. Thoughts on how I'm Nostradamus? I don't know. It's up 1.24% now, so we'd really have to get going. But yeah, let's see. Hey, what the heck? That's annoying. All right, Mara's getting a pump right now. Mara's getting on a run. I know TMI loves his Mara. 43 is going to be a fight. Yeah. Yeah, Mara's really going. What's the chain looking like on Mara right now? It's probably jacked. Not going to lie. Mara's option chain is usually ridiculous. Yep. Ridiculous. Oh, here we go, Spy. Come on. Do your thing. Let's see. Watching Blippi with my son. Was that the gorilla habitat talking about silverback gorillas? There you go. Yeah, I think we're going to let this SPY trade go and just let it ride. Maybe we'll cut it before Biden. When is that? See, if it hits like it did yesterday, I'm just gonna like what is this game? We're literally playing a silly game here. AMC looking good. Mara looking really strong right now, up 7% right now. Bitcoin is still moving up, I believe. Yeah. So that is one of the reasons. Trying to get my money back from Mara. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. SPY could make a big move here, crossing 469. Let's see what happens. Mara is not showing any signs of slowing down right now. AMC trying to get that move back above 42. GME is just chilling at 47.50, but PROG's doing something. Ooh. They push green. Ooh, there it is. There it is on PROG. All right. We got some decent profits on SPY right now. So I honestly might just continue like the whole just trade SPY. It's just been going well. Cut it quick. You see the momentum come back in, get back in. PROG approaching green for the day. PROG is green right now. It's up 1.59%. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I think SPY is just going to keep slow stair stepping up. Let's see what happens though. Is the 10-year chilling out? 10 years not really chilling out. Interesting. AMC pushing. Yep. Come on, 42. Come on, give us that 42, Amy. Come on. GME just went green again. Yeah, we're seeing that volatility today. All right, SPY needs to break 469 with momentum in order for these contracts to really get going. Not looking like it right now, but we're going to let these ride for a little bit. Fourth test of 42 so far today. Yeah. What are we at? Yeah, it's still day high at 42. What did this candle get out to? 42.01. GME just barely green. PROG up 3% now. So I saw some things yesterday on Twitter that like were talking about the PROG 20% dip. It's like, okay, man, I don't like. I'm literally just leaving these PROG contracts here just to have some fun and have some exposure to this potential massive run up that it could have. Like, I'm not trying to push PROG on anybody. Like, I'm trying not to push anything on anybody. Like, make your own like decision. We're just gonna go over like the information about some of these things, but PROG has potential. We can pull up the Ortex on it. Show of hands, who's still in PROG? What's this fake Elon tweet about? It had to do with him saying like Amy is gonna make a really good Thanksgiving dinner decision, something like that. And then grandma, like it was a weird tweet. I don't know where it is right now. but we could try to pull it up. Utilization on PROG 99.9, estimated short interest 19.88. We'll get the exchange reported. But cost to borrow is still very, very high. Oh, SPY, what are you doing? I have it if you want it. Yeah, Corey, send me that. All right, we're ditching this. Alrighty. Sent it? Okay, cool. Let's take a look. All right. So here is the tweet. Okay, it's hard to see, but the tweet says, someone said Amy was going to make a really goody choice for Thanksgiving dinner. Grandma is making everything else. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving. I think it's fake. What's up with the weird new dislike button on YouTube? Oh, does it show up on my videos? I haven't seen it. Interesting. When you get to 69 420, I have a screenshot of it. I think something's going on with YouTube. People have been telling me they've been getting randomly unsubscribed. So like it'll go up and then all of a sudden randomly the number will just drastically drop. And I'm like, I know in the last minute, like all these people did not just be like unsubscribe. So if you guys like aren't subscribed right now, make sure you guys hit that button so you guys can figure out when the streams are happening and when the videos are coming out. Is it fake? Most likely fake. Oh, and will I do the hot chip challenge? No, because I already hit it. Like I hit it there. Yeah, GME, we're getting some selling volume here. All right, we're not messing around with SPY anymore today. That was annoying. Spotify says the two streaming companies are coming together to launch a new Netflix hub on Spotify. Uh-oh. Hold on. Little pop here on Spotify. Netflix, is that getting a little move? Nothing crazy yet. Oh, Spotify's going, I think. Hold on, watch this. Spotify Netflix partnership. Here it goes. Here it goes. All new Netflix hub on Spotify. Ooh, that could be good. That could be really, really good. Hold on. Let's see if this is going to actually be some big news. Netflix not moving off of it. Spotify moving a little bit. AMC still at 4180, just chilling out. Let's pull GME back up down here. We'll watch Spotify for a bit to see if it gets a nice pop. Can you pull up BKKT? Yeah. I mean, hold on. We'll pull that up instead of SPY. BKKT getting some action here today. Yeah, Spotify's moving off of that. 244 to 249. Yeah, that's going. Hold on. Yeah, that's ripping. Yep. Spotify looks like it's going to go. Let's see what happens here. We're going to quick flip this one, see if we can steal something on the option chain. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. The spreads on this are nuts. All right, BKKT doing pretty solid. Let's see if Spotify can make that move back into the green. Because that's a big deal. Netflix partnership, new Netflix hub. Interesting. Let's see. Selling off a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Let's pull SPY back up. Anyone know what time Mark will be on with Gasparino today? 3:45, I believe. 3:45, I believe, is when they're doing that. Yeah, 3:45 Eastern. Dun, 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 dun. SPY is getting a big red candle here. Let's see. Hold up. Mark who? Mark Cajotes. All right. AMC 41.53. GME 244. SPY not doing a whole lot right now. All righty. Thought it was tomorrow. No, it's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah. I think he tweeted it out this morning that he was going to be gone. Hold on. What the hell is going on with this? What is going on here? So he's explaining his NFT plan? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. Ooh, GME, big red candles here. Everything's getting some selling volume right now. PROG, still green. Let's see. I think shorts are trying to just make it stay the same forever, make some give up. Yeah. All right. AMC, flat. PROG just went red. GME now down 3.2. What's happening here, everybody? 10-year popping a little bit. That could be one of the reasons why we're seeing this sell-off. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Ha ha ha. The usual crime. Yeah. All right. GME getting a little bounce here. Nothing. I mean, let's see. Thoughts on Vail? Are they mining? What is? Hold on, there are way too many of these. Not entirely sure. AMC came back green just now, up 17 cents. SPY moving back up. GME still red, 2.3%. PROG green, not bad. Thanks for responding to chat questions. You and TMI do good in that. Beach guy, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, SPY moving back up. Let's see here. I might do something wild. Not on stream though. I need to focus. All right, here we go. Anytime, bro. Credit where credit is deserved. Thanks, man. Gasparino's a snake. I don't want no fruit from that apple tree. I mean, I guess so, man. He's a wild boy. Gasparino is he just likes being like, he likes when we are mean to him. Honestly, like when you think about him, it's just he likes when we're mean to him. Vail SA seems undervalued and has a huge dividend. Interesting. Watch out for huge dividends. If they're offering you a huge dividend, there's usually going to be a little bit more risk. Higher yield, higher risk. That's what you got to think about. Anything that's offering like a very, very high yield, always think high risk. AMC 41.19, GME 241. Overall market's throwing a little bit of a temper tantrum right now. So that's kind of why we're seeing these sell-offs. Really has nothing to do with AMC or GME. Sneezing over here, people. Did you hear about market makers closing the markets 2 minutes early yesterday? I don't think so. Who said that? Really? I don't think they can do that. That's not allowed. All right. AMC trying to bounce back up here. Overall market's not really having a good time. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, wow. All right, here we go, everybody. Gesundheit, thank you. All right, PROG doing all right. Not too bad here. Market closes early Friday. Yeah, it does, but I haven't heard anything about them closing it on like yesterday. 2 minutes early. I didn't see that. Good time to buy AMC. Hey, I mean, if you think it's going to be higher than this price in the future, then it's all like that's just with any stock. I saw that on a Reddit post, but not sure if it's accurate. What are your thoughts on it? Yeah, Darstar, I haven't seen anything about that. I don't think they can do that. So, because they aren't the ones that are going to close the market. It would be the exchange that would close it. What will AMC and GME do if the markets have a 20% correction? In your opinion, tank. Shorts will add to their position. There will be more short interest on AMC and GameStop. But if it falls enough, then it could trick the short algos into now covering. So we've talked about this before, that it'll go from up here with a certain amount of short interest to lower with more short interest. So, but if it goes low enough, the shorts could just be like, yeah, let's get out. And at that point, it could then start that massive rip up just from a lower price, but with more shorts to cover. So it's not really the worst thing, in my opinion. It could be like that final shakeout where it has a very significant decline, more shorts add, and then they start to cover, and then it starts to rip up. But again, we never really know what's going to happen. Is negative beta going to come in and save AMC when if the overall market really tanks? No, not at all. Like we see it almost every day. Like market, big red candle. What happens to AMC? Starts to sell off. Like we see it every single day. Market starts to go up. What happens to AMC? AMC starts to go up. It pretty much tracks the market. It sometimes disjoints a little bit and runs more. We've seen it many times. But if the overall market's going to have a wild event, then like all stocks are going to go with it. Like a market crash is not going to just be like Squeeze right away. Let's see here. All right. PROG's now red. GME down almost 3%. AMC still green right now. SPY's trying to make that move back up. Let's see what happens. All right. Any PROG predictions for target price? Not really. I like it. I have no idea. It could definitely run though. Definitely run. AMC 41.35. SPY making a little move here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh wow. You guys went crazy on the likes today. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right, let's check Twitter, see how everything's doing. Is anybody freaking out over here? Breaking: India to ban all crypto, barring a few. Bill will be introduced in winter session, will regulate crypto as an asset, will also ban active solicitation from crypto firms such as ads. How did Bitcoin react to that? Bitcoin said, I'm going up. Yeah, little sell. Hold on, that's not right. Oh, yeah, that is right. It's just a different time zone. Just a different time zone. Loving my loop ring investments. There you go. Good morning. Is it just me, or does it feel like the shorts are running out of steam? Playing especially since the rinse and repeat cycle of Green Monday followed by Red Tuesday and so on. Yeah, they could be. We're just really going to need to see that volume come back in and that excitement come back into AMC. Like, have we seen it recently? Well, we saw it back in September with that big run up into the 50s, but we're going to need to see that buying volume come back in. Now, where's that going to come from? Most likely retail. It could be an institution that starts it off that wants to buy in at a lower price, or it could be a short that just decides, we're done here. We don't really want to have to mess with this going into the next year, which we could see a decent amount of. Especially with that situation with a lot of those funds coming out and saying, or that date, the November 15th date, that investors and hedge funds needed to let the fund know if they're going to be keeping their money there or withdrawing. That's going to be interesting by the end of the year, because if they're down on a short position and they've had AMC, for tax purposes, they'd probably just cover the short and take the loss. Alrighty. Let's see. SPY's trying to make a little bit of a move back up. Nothing too much going on here. It feels very, very calm right now in the market. Very, very calm. Like, we're seeing a little bit of volatility on the SPY, but it's down 0.08%. Nothing too crazy. AMC is flat. GME down 3.25, but also had a really good day yesterday. PROG, after the offering, only down one, or after the announcement of the offering, only down 1.5%. Very, very calm day. Natural gas. Oh man, Goldman Sachs now says expects Turkey to hike interest rates to 20% in Q2 next year. Sees risk for an earlier move given ongoing lira pressure. So is Goldman forecasting a revolution in Q1? VIX is up 3.5. Interesting. How's VXX and UVXY? VXX is flat. What's UVXY doing? UVXY. Yeah, down 1%. Interesting. Very interesting there. I'm not calm. Let's see. SPY. Yeah, GME is getting some selling pressure now. 235.38, down 5%. AMC coming with it, 41.02. Let's see. Nothing to be worried about. I mean, on these day-to-day moves, what we're really looking at here is just like ping-ponging back and forth. Do we all think that it's going to go up in the future? Yeah. If these little short-term moves are this is the thing. AMC could go to like 60 or 70 today, but it's not going to change anything in my mind. It's like, okay, are we seeing that next big run up yet? Yes or no? And is that the big squeeze that we've all been waiting for? If those conditions have not been met, it's like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Lira may be the experimental currency class before the dollar implodes. Yeah, I mean, it could. Let's see. Yeah, GME 232.50, down almost 6. SPY getting a little bit of selling right now. AMC trying to come back up, but let's see. Is there a bulk of options that they want out of them? I mean, it's still early in the week. Nothing too crazy on the option chain this week. It is a weekly expiration date right after a monthly, so we typically see a lot lower amount of open interest. GME is getting a lot of selling volume right now. Now it's down 7%. Is there news on GME right now? I mean, if there's no news, this is just a BS move. It's just a stupid move. Like, look, the SPY is trying to make its way back up, and AMC and GME are selling off like this. Yeah, okay, buddy. Not seeing a whole lot on GME. I agree with Wrench above 50 is no man's land. Yeah, that's why the reason I don't know what his reasoning is, but my reasoning is this right here. We rip up. This is not a territory where you want to enter into a short position when you see a parabolic move. We start hanging out around these mid 50 levels, but we're chilling out, not really doing a whole lot. So there's this range in the mid 50s where there's a lot of shorts. Either we're initiating new short positions or adding to their existing short. And then we started to break down. So if we can get back into these mid 50 levels right here and stay there, that's going to put a lot of pressure on these shorts that we have not seen in a while. Like, think about it. If you were entering into a short in the mid 50s and then it goes to below 30s, you're like, okay, cool. Like, I'm hanging out here. There's no risk of like big margin calls. You're probably not going to get recalled. You're just hanging out. But once you start to see that position go from green or less red to more red, then you got to worry. All right. AMC, I think, is trying to make that move back up here. Yep. So is GME, 233.17. SPY making a little bit of a move. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Best Buy crashes. Yeah, as margin slide due to organized. Wait, what? People have just been stealing from Best Buy? Hold on. BBY CEO on CNBC down 16% today. Exactly. We need to own those levels. Exactly. AMC, it's trying to push back green. GME is trying to make a move here. Low of the day, 229.14. High of the day, 252.17. That's a range right there. Spotify not doing so hot. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, right as it started to go against, I was out. Yeah, that Netflix news could have been good, but that's the thing with news. If the news is not going to go with you, just get out. That's what I did. Wasn't a pretty loss. It's all right, though. We're still doing very good this week. Yeah, Spotify getting hammered. Yeah, contracts were green for a little bit. The spreads were weird. I was trying to try to steal it from the market maker and just have the spread widen and then come in and just be like, try to get a low fill on the buy. And then if it pops a little bit and the spreads widen, put something out and then have the market maker just take it just in case, which is it's very risky, but didn't work this time. It's fine. Dude, people are smashing grabbing from everywhere, in my opinion. Combination of inflation, supply chain, and lack of employment. Yeah, that's not great. I just YOLO'd my life savings into Spotify. Thanks, VIX. I don't think you did. And if you did, you should not have done that. Yeah, Spotify's not doing too good. Yeah, let's see. Oh, man. I'm kidding. Calm down. I know. Let's see. Yeah, Best Buy getting hammered. GME 233.70, not 234, getting a little bit of a move here. Spy red candle. AMC 41. Come on. Bum. Yeah, Spy is selling now. I don't see any news. I don't see any news that's it just looks like a weird market. Like it's just misbehaving. That's literally what's going on here. The S&P is literally just like, I don't want to hang out today, which is fine. Just pick a direction. You put it in FedEx. There you go. How's FedEx doing? Probably terrible right now. There's so much time on that contract though. Oh, FedEx is fine. Down 0.81. Get out of here. Get out of here. This have something to do with Joe speaking later. Too much chatter coming from the hill already. It could be. Yeah. Easily could be. Also kidding. No, I like FedEx. FedEx will be a fun one. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like that's the thing. Like I'm not putting any money into these trades that I'm not willing to lose. And if it starts to go against me, it's like, okay, I'll just get out and wait for the next one. Like yesterday was so good that I have a lot of wiggle room now to take some chances. Also, I'm young. That's the other thing. I need to act like I'm young though when I'm trading and just be like, whatever, YOLO. Because I don't. I'm like, protect it. Don't lose it. Put it in FedEx. Mr. Fishin, you're funny, buddy. PROG getting hammered. GME 235, trying to make a little bit of a comeback here. AMC 4106. SPY not having fun. Looks like the shorts are getting weaker. They're down to ping-ponging 50 share blocks. Used to be 300. Interesting. Yeah, it's on level 2. I'm not logged in on this, so we can't see the level 2s. Smash the like. Thank you, SD. I appreciate it. Dollar Tree. Everybody's talking about Dollar Tree right now. That's hilarious that they're the $1.25 tree now. SQQQ. That's probably going. Yeah, a little bit. I don't mess around with these though, because I think it's triple levered. Yeah. No, thank you on the triple levered ones. They used to ping pong 1,000 share blocks. Yeah. What do you think about SNDL? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them. They could go because they are heavily shorted, but their business model is a little strange. SPY is selling a little bit. GME, it's trying to make that move back up, but we're not seeing any anything like any like direction pick today. Like we're seeing SPY sell, come back up, come back down. Like it's not really picking a direction right now. But it's really hitting AMC and GME pretty hard. Just got on GME sell off. Yeah. It was doing pretty hot. Reached a day high of 52.17, and then now we're sitting at 234 or 252.17, and is now chilling right around that 235 range. It's trying to make a move back up, but hey, kiddo, do you have class this week? I don't. I was gonna do a lot of work this week, like YouTube and schoolwork, but now I'm going to like New York City for like 3 days, so I can't. I never get a break. Had to buy more AMC. Cedar Creeper. There you go. AMC. It's trying. It's really trying. Had to buy more AMC. There you go. You think AMC could break resistance heading into the end of the month? Also love your content. Keep it up. Soul Wolf. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it could. The thing is I don't think it's going to be that next giant run up. We're going to need to see that break of mid 50s to really put to really put a lot of pressure on the shorts. And in January, we also have that really crazy options change. So I like January for a potential pretty substantial run right now. But again, it's not like a price prediction. It's not a date prediction. I just like looking at the past of what's happened in last January. We saw a little run in March. We saw a big run in June. We saw a decent run at the end of August and September. And now we're coming back up to that 6-month period where we could see a big run. I like it. And it's lining up pretty good. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think it's just going to really be bouncing around for a while until we get that buying volume, until we get that momentum to really put the pressure on the shorts. Because right now at 41, they're not feeling a lot of pressure unless you were short from like 10, which on that run to 70, you're probably out. Amy is fighting. Little red. Let's see, GME 235. Yeah. Yeah. Also, thanks to all you guys coming in the live stream this morning. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys make this very fun. Thank you. Lucid. Citi raises Turkish lira to neutral / long in model portfolio versus dollar as lira move is starting to call for policy action. Uh-oh. That'll be interesting. Yeah, we can throw this on the 5-minute now. SPY, I still want on the 1 minute, but in your opinion, what starts it? Market crash or GME NFT? Not market crash. No. We would see. This is the thing. I don't want the market to crash in AMC to because when that happens, there's nothing that you're going to be able to do. Everybody's going to get very scared and the money's going to flow out of the market. In every single stock, it would just start to tank. In AMC and GameStop, they would go with it. Negative beta is not going to come and save anybody. It's just not. It's a correlation metric of what happens over the 5-year beta on AMC is positive. The 1 year is negative. From what I've seen on Infront Analytics and Bloomberg a couple of times, but it's not going to be like the one deciding factor. What will most likely happen, we were talking about this earlier, is that it's going to come down, but more shorts are going to add. So if it gets pushed down far enough, the shorts could then switch to buy. So start to cover. And then you're just starting the next big run up from a lower price point, but with more short interest out there. So it doesn't really change anything. It just changed the starting point. But you know what would happen? Everybody would start to freak out. You see it. You see it in like comment sections, Twitter, Reddit. When we have big red days or we have like a big red week or something bad happens, everybody freaks out and it's not good. If we were green all the time, we would have seen No drama, zero. Because everybody would have been happy. They're like, oh, we're making money, blah, blah, blah. It's just kind of what happens. The stock is red, everybody freaks out. So I don't want that to happen. But again, the GME NFT, yes, easily could be solid. And then the AMC situation with the NFT could also be very solid. Do you have a long-term portfolio? Absolutely, Money Mike. GME coming back up, 237.20. Vodka versus tequila? Vodka all day long. I'm not a tequila fan. SPY coming down again. GME making a move back up. AMC's trying. Yeah, GME's trying to make a move here. SPY is just coming down. Yeah, there it goes. Let's see what we want to do here. You a vodka lemonade or vodka Sprite guy? Ooh, both. Or just vodka. Those are good. You ever do a vodka water? Those are hilarious. If you ever order that at a bar, the bartenders will freak out. They're like, what? You want a vodka with water? It's like, yeah, vodka water. Come on. We used to do those. We used to have this thing called nickel, which it used to be like you'd get a drink for a nickel. But now it's like 4 drinks for $1. So it should be called quarter, but they don't do it anymore for some reason, which I don't like. But we would like order our normal stuff, but like towards the end of the night, we would just start messing with the bartender. Be like, can I get 4 vodka waters? Can I get 4 tequila waters? And they would just look at us like, what is wrong with you? All right. I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm itching to do something. Take a shot, chase with water. No chasing. It's the mix, like vodka water. Like it's just in the same cup. Applebee's $1 marks for the win. There you go. Thanksgiving week going to be a bit weird market. Yeah. Yep. My short indicators are showing a lot of shorting on AMC every time it moves up since 10:05. Yeah. I wish I had some vodka in my OJ right now, says Corey. Why? It's a Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to chill and wait. I think we're going to wait it out, see what happens. Kind of messed around this morning. Shouldn't have. I should have been more focused, but you really want to see someone's brain actively grind to a halt? Go to Dunkin', order an iced coffee with no ice. You can watch their brain short circuit. To help transition to water for sobering up at night? I mean, sort of. Or it's just fun. No, like a market correction could send AMC and GME up. I wouldn't bank on it though. It easily could. Like we've talked about it before. It easily could send it up. But it's going to go down first. That's the thing that I don't think a lot of people get. Like it will go down first. The initial move will be follow the market. But then it could just go nuts. But why is everybody getting so worried about a market crash right now? Like we're down 0.3, 0.4% on the SPY. Like we're going to see a little bit of debt ceiling fears come in, but we're probably going to be in the Santa rally period. The Fed's tapering. The market reacted well to that. We got Powell back. I don't really see a lot of reason to fear like a major market crash. Like, yeah, market unhealthy right now. Is the Fed or anything going to let this like situation grind to a halt and collapse? I don't think so. That's always been the wild card. Like every single time we talked about Q4 being the potential for an event happening, it was always, yeah, this could happen, but is the Fed going to be able to do something about it? I'm still thinking about the vodka water. Yeah. AMC 40.97, GME 236.50. SPY is just on that slow move down. What was this? The high 269. Ooh, wow, that would have been a nice move. Try it out for you next time, SUV, and get back to you. I wouldn't. It's not enjoyable. I think people are worried of a crash because this feels very similar to the beginning of 2008 housing crisis. Yeah, it could. I mean, I wasn't around for it, but when you look at housing, the thing is home prices, they are going to go down over the next 2 years in aggregate, because when you raise rates, which is going to happen in 2022, that adversely affects the value of real estate. So people might start to see, like, if you see, like after rates start to go up, the Fed does, like, first lift off, then the second one. And if home prices start to go down and you see people saying, "Oh my God, real estate is coming down. It's the next real estate crisis." No, it's not. That's just the expected move that would happen in real estate. Is this a no? That the Restream's just the software that me and TMI use to stream. Lost 45 pounds over the last year only drinking water and 2 cups of coffee. Sam, that's awesome. Good for you, man. All right, let's see if Spies wants to make a move back up. Got a lot of news coming in. Jeez. OPEC has no incentive to boost supply aggressively. Oil may rise above 90. Powell and Yellen to testify before Senate Banking Committee on November 30th. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. AMC 41. Nobody saw .com or housing crash. I want my money back. Yeah, that's true. You'll see it though. Like, there will be signs of it. Like yeah, there are signs of it right now, but there's no yeah, it's about to go. Like, debt ceiling, you can't really look at it and be like, "Oh, it's going to crash everything." If the United States defaults, everything would capitulate. But is it going to? Probably not. The thing you really got to be worried about with debt ceiling is downgrade. If you get the credit rating downgraded, that's not good. GME trying to get that move. It's at around 238. AMC looking for that move too. SPY is not having fun. I hope housing crashes. Can't find a decent home for under 300K here in Massachusetts. It sucks. Yeah, I bet. And the problem is though, is that if rates rise, you're going to be paying higher. You're going to have a higher interest rate on your mortgage, so you're going to be paying more monthly. That's the only thing. So if you're investing in real estate, do you want to lock in that low interest rate now and just play the cash flow? Or do you want to wait, try to get a better price on the actual house, take a little bit of a hit on the cash flow unless rents are going to rise? Move to Florida or Texas? Ooh, Texas real estate market's hot. It's boiling over there in Texas. All right, more news. What do we have? Honeywell CFO says to raise prices to offset headwind. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, none of this news is affecting anything today. Like, that Spotify Netflix thing looked nice. That's the only reason why I was going to play around with that. Pay the house off in full when we MOAS? I mean, you could, but you can just put that money somewhere else to, like, if you pay off the house, you're foregoing putting that money into a different investment. Could the house like appreciate more in value over your investment horizon? Yeah. But are there other opportunities that you could use that money for that could give you a higher yield? Maybe. You got to figure out what's best for you, and you're not going to get the tax benefits. They had the housing crash before anyone else, and they had pieces on the Rona about a month before. Hold on, what are you talking about? Zero Hedge. Yeah. Zero Hedge is good. I like all the news on them. They were really good at looking at banks' earnings over the last couple of months. They were where I saw that Goldman Sachs sold 25% of their equity holdings in Q2. That was big. That's huge. So Goldman was really looking for something to happen in August, and they were looking at debt ceiling. They're like, something's going to happen with debt ceiling here, and the market's probably going to sell off. And they honestly, Goldman kind of got it wrong. Thoughts on Marco Hoda's NFT plan? Here's the thing. I think what some people are forgetting with the Marco Hoda situation is if he talks to Adam Aaron and gives him the plan, like Mark is not the deciding factor of whether it happens or not or how it happens. I think that some things that like have really caused a lot of drama that like people think that him coming in and trying to do this he's able to like force his will on AMC and have them do this. That's just not how it works. Adam Aaron can hear the proposal and consider it and then have his team work on it. But with the suggestions from Mark and like how to do it, like it could set them off on the right path, but it's not going to be the end all be all of what could potentially happen. So that's why when people were getting all like upset about everything, I was like, why are you getting so upset? He can't just like go and set this up for AMC and do it behind everybody's back. He's a really great resource of information on how to do it. So if there is one person that does have the experience of like what goes on with this type of stuff, he knows because he was part of the last time this had a big impact. The one thing that I want to like make sure everybody understands about it is the last time that this happened, the big banks, JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley, figured out a way to take an equivalent amount of cash as payment for that dividend, the whatever it was, the Overstock series, whatever. It's got a long name. So this time, it has to be done right, correctly, and I think a lot of people are rushing into it. Like people want it to happen tomorrow. It's like, okay, hold on now. You get one shot at it. So if you want it to work really, really, really well, you need to slow down, come up with a plan, think about it for a while, make sure it's what AMC, the company, wants to do and how it could benefit everybody, and then go forward with it. But it felt like last week, over the last week and a half, it was like rush right into it. And I was like, whoa, everybody slow down a little bit. It doesn't have to happen right now. Just slow down, take a step back, think, nobody get too crazy here. But that's not really what happened. People were just like rushing in that and were like, oh my God, this could happen. It could be good. It could be bad. And people were taking sides. I was like, whoa, relax, everybody. Let's see. Spies trying to make a little bit of a move back here. GME 238, AMC 4096. Not really doing a whole lot here over the last couple of minutes. All right. One share to pay house. Hey, go for it. PROG down. GME is now down 4.6%. AMC down 0.87. Yeah, the market's just hanging out at 466. Not doing a whole lot. Living on a yacht in Florida sounds good until hurricane season comes September. Yeah, but you have a yacht. If you know that's coming, you could just like zoom the other way. You could just like you're mobile. That's the good thing though. If you know that the hurricane is coming a couple weeks before, you can just send it up north. Just get in your boat and just start moving along. And then you can come back when the hurricane's over. Will, thank you so much for that super, man. I really appreciate it. Check out Gherkin futures indicator on TradingView. Every yellow bar is a futures rollover, and every rollover for the last year has been 15% plus. I will make a note of that and take a look at it. When was the last one? I remember the rollover situation. And that was it was some September. What is it? Let me write this down. All right. Will, thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate it, man. I will definitely take a look at that. Hurricane season doesn't start in September, bud. I don't know. I was just looking. Somebody said living on a yacht in Florida sounds good. Oh, that wasn't to me. All right. Cool. You guys are talking to each other. That's good. Go up the East Coast, head to Georgia area. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, SPY's not doing much. We're probably not gonna mess with SPY today. Maybe we'll just start hanging out. What's FedEx doing? The market was selling yesterday. FedEx was on an absolute tear. How's UPS doing? Oh, UPS green. FedEx not green. Thanks. Thanks, market. SPY trying here. GME 236. Not bad, not bad, not bad. FedEx is delivering. Yeah. Hurricane now traveling up north. Go out west and enjoy it. There you go. All right. Yeah, PROG is slowly stepping its way down. Now down 6.5. Yeah, I'll probably be in Florida for a couple of days this winter. I really want to, but I'll end up there for a little bit. All righty. Let's see. All right. All righty. Let's oh boy. You guys are getting after it over here. Let's see. You're going to Vegas the first week of January? There you go. All right, people. Let's see. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's up, Fee Rhymes with AMC? How you doing, man? Getting a little bit of selling volume here. The market's just having a little, I mean, honestly, it's a slow day. It's just a slow step down on the SPY. GME, it was having a very solid start to the day, reached a high of 252.17. Right now, getting a little bit of selling volume at 235.38. AMC, same thing, 40.68. Max pain for AMC this week is 41, so we could see another round of market maker pinning. But who knows? We'll see. Visiting Mandy. No, I don't even know where Mandy lives. I have no idea who Mandy is. I honestly think Mandy's a fake person. Hypothetically, if you had 2 million, how would you diversify average return? Well, I have no idea what the average return would be. You can have a required rate of return, but I would at 2 million, I'd probably put like 500,000 into dividends that are at like 4% and then just reinvest it. So I'd turn on drip there. Probably I'd probably go with like 1 million in real estate if I could find something decent. And then the other 500,000 would just be like 300 to 400,000 would be individual stocks that I like. And then the other 100,000 would just be trading. That's probably how I would do it. Max pain for who? Them or us? Us. Well, technically not us. It's just options buyers. It's max pain is just the amount of contracts that are. It's like the price where the most amount of options contracts, calls, and puts are expiring out of the money. So if you are buying puts or calls, so it could hurt people that are betting against AMC. It could hurt people that are betting with AMC. It's just that one number where the most amount of options are expiring out of the money. Is short interest on PROG really over 110%? No. PROG short interest is 17.95% right now, according to Ortex's estimate. Where'd you hear that? Don't yell at me. I was kidding. Yeah, SPY is selling now. Let's see. Just did a small 5K YOLO into January 145s. Good luck, Will. Good luck, man. I hope it works out for you. I'm probably going to roll because I do have some contracts that expire in January. I'm probably going to roll those at some point. Why is negative beta not working for us? Because it's a correlation metric. It's not you cannot use beta to beta. It's not the end all be all of where a stock is going to go. It's just a correlation of what's happened in the past. It's just a correlation metric. Um, so it's a correlation versus causation situation. So, like, is the beta gonna cause? It's like, is it gonna continue? Which I mean, we haven't seen it. AMC typically tracks the market. There are some days where it disjoints, but in general, it's going to follow the market. Um, yeah. Oh, I thought I saw it on another stream. They must have been looking at another stock. Yeah, or like this right here, the short interest change maybe, but this is down 9.95% today. Utilization's at 99. That might be what it is. Ooh, nothing happening over here. Let's see. GME 234.40. SPY really starting to come down now. Let's see what happens here. What is AMC short interest? The estimate on Ortex is around 15%, but tomorrow we're going to get the exchange reported. So, yeah, 15.35% with 76.46% utilization. So Ford and Rivian not in bed together anymore. Your thoughts on that? Um, Ford, I don't know. Ford might be trying to just do its own thing. Honestly, like that might be what Ford wants to do. Um, I mean, Rivian has a crazy high valuation right now, and they haven't really sold. I mean, they've delivered a few vehicles, I think, but they haven't. I've seen like numbers that they've like delivered 12 vehicles, and then other people say they've sold 0 cars. But either way, they're really not like fully operational yet, but they have a crazy high valuation. They will find a reason to short GME and AMC. Doesn't matter if the market goes up or down. Exactly. It's just going to be easier for them if the market is on its way down, which that's what's happening right here. Yeah, Ford and Rivian are not working together anymore. That's what I've seen. That was the news headline that's come out a lot. And Ford's been doing pretty good. I mean, with the overall market selling off, if Ford is, yeah, Ford's selling off with it. Thanks for the content. Hey, do you know what was the catalyst that caused GME to run last January? I mean, it was mostly like lots of retail started piling in, and then they can say all they want that there wasn't delta hedging on the option chain and the little gamma squeeze. That's there's no way. And then you also had some shorts covering. So it was really like saying, what was the catalyst for AMC's June run up? Well, it was more of like a technical breakout. And then we saw a lot of options running the money, and then a lot of FOMO started coming in. Let's see. Yeah, AMC falling a little bit right now. SPY coming down. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, this afternoon could get interesting with the Marco Hodes interview with Gasparino. That'll probably be pretty fun to watch. GME 233.28 down 5.77, AMC down 1.72, SPY still coming down. Still coming down. Oh, interesting. Lots of return shares on AMC today. The borrowed change switched from a net borrow against to a net return. So 266,000 shares of AMC have been returned today. Hood to a penny, and that's too much. Yeah. What are these? No. What is it at right now? 465? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. No school today? Nah, no school today. It's Thanksgiving break. Let's see. GME starting to sell. AMC. Thoughts on SINO? I haven't heard of that one. Sino Global. Oof, big red day for them. Shipping and freight logistics. Ooh, that could be good. I mean, very, very low volume on this. How have they been doing over the last? Oh, what's up, Vegas? How you doing? When's the Cojones interview? Ooh, yeah, I don't know about this one. It's at 3:45. Let's see. I thank God for Hood. They delayed the most long enough for me to find out and get in with my retirement funds. God works in mysterious ways. Evolve. There you go. All right. We're going to make a move here. Screw it. I don't know. I don't know. I think I should chill out and stop trying to hit something really quickly. I'll do it later when I can focus more. Let's see what happens. AA can fix our problem with the dividend, but we can wait and get FUD every. I'm not sure what you're saying there. All the OGs up in here. Box, Beach, Sue Ray, and more. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here. A already said they couldn't do a divvy until next year. Yeah, a little divvy. Hi STV, first time watcher. 88. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in. Any PROG friends with me here? Yeah, I mean, I have a little PROG position. Not the best day over here, but you know, it's fine. OGs know where to hang out. What's up, Corey? Good to see you pop back in. GME 232.80. Yeah, I don't know about the SPY right now. Don't know about the SPY. Come on, AMC bounce off the 3-week upward trend. Yeah, it's just the overall market. Look at this. It's just coming down. All right, we get a little bounce here. I'll take something. Small PROG position for me. There you go, Vegas. See, I want something. I just don't like the not zero data expiration ones. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, Jazz Cabbage. Thank you so much for the super, man. Good to see you in here too. I'm here too. Appreciate you hanging with us, homie. Jazz Cabbage, I appreciate you hanging in here too, man. These reports aren't going to finish themselves, unfortunately. It's true, man. I had 500 shares of PROG at 214 down to 340, still up over $1,000. There you go, Craig. Yeah, a little bit of selling here. Let's see. All right. Boomer here who survived 08. Whoa, there you go. Let's get it back. Let's get some of that money back. QLGN, huge low fault potential. Yeah, I was talking to M. Kriegs about that yesterday. Jeez. M. Kriegs is just crushing it with these plays. My God. This is where all the cool kids come to hang out? Yeah. Very cool over here. SPY bouncing a little bit here. Let's see if we can get that reflected in AMC and GME now, huh? That would be nice. Patience, we need to triple down when I get my taxes, then we're really going to rip. There you go. Someone has to sell to make the market go down, though. Makes sense with everything but AMC and GME. Yeah, I know. Oh, what's up, Ham? How you doing, buddy? All right. GME 234. AMC down 2.4%. GME down 5.42. Do you have any plans on doing a video on Tiblio and how to use it effectively? Dustin, I've never used Tiblio, so I'd have to look at that. Quack, there we go. What's up, Notorious Gaming? Matt must have just cut off the stream. Welcome into all the ducks. If you guys want to come in and hang out, we're going to be on for a while. What's up, people? We got the SPY kind of throwing a little bit of a temper tantrum, but it is moving a little bit back up. We got GME trying to push back above. We have a day high there of 252.17, was absolutely ripping this morning. And then the SPY decided to go back home and take its ball. But it's trying to make a little bit of a move back up here. AMC 4037. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Oh, LGVN went to 42. That is nuts. Oh, what's up, Fuzzy? How you doing? Better call Paul. What's up, everybody? How's the desk mate working? Oh, it's awesome. If you guys don't know, look what Fuzzy. So I just got this in from Fuzzy. It's like a little 3D printed STV, and it's got like a cup for all the liquid IV that I have on my desk. Pretty cool. Thank you, Fuzzy. Welcome, Ducks. How we doing, everybody? We having fun today? I mean, it's a little bit of a red day, but nothing too crazy to really be all that worried about. SPY's really just, it's just a weird low volume move today. AMC, a little green candle here, 40.50. PROG selling off. Honestly, the way that PROG is reacting today after this offering and what they did in the after hours yesterday by falling over 20% is kind of ridiculous. Like, when we think about it, it's kind of nuts that PROG has recovered so well. So PROG is showing a lot of strength. GME trying to make that move back up too. Let's do it. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend, what's up, people? Making money off puts. Yeah, I was messing around earlier. Did some real stupid plays, but it's all right. Yesterday was really good. We have a lot more time left in the market today. Make some decent trades. All righty. Shouldn't AMC go up if SPY goes down? It was negative beta, right? I'm confused. No. We've been talking a lot about negative beta today. So negative beta is just it's the correlation between like the covariance and the variance. Hold on, it's the covariance of the individual stocks return, so AMC and SPY, divided by the variance of, I believe, SPY's returns. It's either SPY or AMC's returns. So literally what it tells you is in this 1 year, 5 year time frame going backwards, this is the correlation that we've seen, but it does not mean that it's going to continue like that in the future. Could it? Yes. Is it probable in a really, really aggressive market downturn? No. AMC would continue to go down with the market, but it's possible that when the shorts really start to come in and like basically help it down, well, there's just going to be more short interest, but at a lower price. And if they decide to cover at that lower price, well, there's more shorts to cover. So you're kind of starting that next big run from a lower price. So that's kind of how I view it. But if the market really freaks out, which I don't see why it would right now, a lot of people are like, are a little bit worried today about the market really coming down. It's just a Powell reaction. There's some bond moves happening. There's some weird macroeconomic stuff going on with oil. And that's really what's going on right now. Pretty low volume across the board. Only 8 million on AMC today, 1.44 million on GME, 26 million on PROG. It's a holiday week. So there's not a whole lot going on, but AMC offerings will resume in 2022 if we let it. They only have 46,000 shares right now. Oh, AMC Trapper, what's going on, man? Thursday markets close in the US, so we have to squeeze it in Europe, I guess, man. Picked up a $40 call for DraftKings January 2022. Thought I hit the floor already, but your input is welcome. DraftKings, honestly, I like Penn better than DraftKings. If you look at DraftKings like chart over the last year, it's really not done a whole lot. Like DraftKings, remember when it was DIAC, that SPAC? Like, look, this is year to date. I mean, what's its high? Around like 75 and lows of 34. It's just on that downtrend. with the new regulation coming in and the new legislation, could they get a pop over the net? I mean, it's a good company over the long term. For a short term trade, it's a little bit more difficult on DraftKings because we've just seen what it does. Penn, on the other hand, can really go. We've seen Penn make those volatile moves. Like, I think I bought Penn at 13, sold it at 30, which I should not have done. That was bad. And then it went to like 100, like well over 100. So Penn has the potential to really move. DraftKings, I don't know if we've seen that out of them yet, which could be good for options, because if the market's not pricing that in, then the implied volatility is not going to jack up options premiums as much. And if it does move that much, then you're really going to make a lot of money. But it is on that downtrend right now. It's really going to have to base consolidate at and find some support before it really starts to be able to make that move up. Oh, what's up, Mr. Simon? How you doing? Negative beta is a backwards looking metric over a particular time span. It's not good at forecasting future price movements. Exactly. GME making a little bit of a move back up, 235.51, AMC 40.60, down 1.5% on AMC, 4.75 on GME. The SPY is making that move back up to the 50 MA. Let's see when we throw this on the 5. Yeah, it's got a lot of room to head up. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Wait, that's not what we want at all. All right. You see loop ring? I have not seen loop ring. QLGN next squeeze play. Our whole Discord just moved on from PROG. Interesting. QLGN is going nice today. Yeah, selling a little bit right now. Let's see if it finds support at the previous low of 154. SPY's trying to get a little bit of a move on here. Let's see if we get some overall bullishness in the market coming up, huh? VIX is going up. Is it really? Oh. Kind of coming. With this little move in the SPY, we've seen the VIX kind of settle down. But with this big downtrend in the SPY, we've seen VXX start to go up. I would expect the same thing out of UVXY. Yeah, I don't see any real mispricing there in those. Let's see. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, it just helps get some more people in here. So thank you to guys who have already done it and who are going to. It just helps us out. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to do that as well. But it does help us out. Oh, what's up, Hayden? How you doing, man? Let's see. AMC needs volume. Wouldn't it make sense to consolidate our focus on AMC? I mean, yeah, but we can't coordinate. Like, if people are going to buy AMC, they're going to buy AMC. If they're going to buy PROG, they're going to buy PROG. If they're going to buy something else, they're going to buy something else. You can't influence people to, like, people are going to make their own decisions. Let's see. AMC's trying to get that move back above 40.75. Day high of 42.02. Let me pull this on the 1 minute again. SPY looking to make a little move. Hit that like button, family. Thank you, Gary. I'm addicted to Tesla call option YOLOs every day. I tell myself my heart can't take it. Stay away, and here I am again. Mr. Fishing. I mean, I've done it not many times because they're expensive. Pfizer now? No, I was playing Pfizer on the news. I cut those yesterday. I took a lot of profits yesterday. Apple out. What's Apple doing today? Yeah. Good thing I got out of those apples. FedEx. You dirty dog. That's fine. That's why I'm averaging into those. Not smashing the like button is big hedgy energy, just saying. Thank you, Jazz. I appreciate it, man. All right. We need one of these bad boys to run. The others will follow. Yeah. I mean, the SPY's just the overall market is just, it's like it doesn't have confidence in any of its moves. Like, this was a pretty confident move down, but in general, it's like, it doesn't really seem like it's picking a big direction today because we're just bouncing right now. I believe Biden is going to be speaking at some point today. I don't know exactly what time, but that could easily be a little bit of a catalyst for things to get going in one direction or the other. This dude from Boston is pushing December 7th as buy AMC day to crush the hedgies. Do not do that. That is, oh my God. If you want to go to jail, you can do it. This looks exactly like yesterday. I don't think so. We had a lot more bullish momentum yesterday in the broad market. A lot more. 2 p.m. Eastern is when Biden's speaking. Gotcha. Day 2 of asking STV if he has a liquid IV promo until he has one. I do not. I wish I did, though. I do have some liquid IV somewhere. There we go. Oh, wait. Do I have any more energy drink? Nope. AMC almost identical as yesterday on the 1 minute. Is it really? Maybe my memory is just terrible. Because I do not remember us being this red yesterday. All right. Market manipulation at its finest. If we did that, exactly. You can't do that. Plus, what's that going to do for any? Like it probably won't. That's the thing. It's like you'd have to get so many people to buy a lot, and then like it just wouldn't. And then you're just risking everybody going to jail. And then all the news media outlets are going to be like, no, they're market manipulated. Like no, please don't do that. Let's see. Europe's tech index set for the worst day in almost 2 months, last down 3.5%. When's European close? Is that like 12? 1? SPY trying to make a nice move up here. Not bad. Let's see if AMC and GME will follow. 2 p.m., President Biden delivers remarks on the economy and lowering prices for the American people. I highly doubt that Biden could just press a button and lower prices, especially with inflation being at 6%. It doesn't matter who's in office. Like Powell and his money printer, it's not like you can't just lower prices. You can't just be like, I'm going to lower prices. That's not how it's going to work. Press briefing by Press Secretary Jen Psaki. Gotcha. Like someone said earlier, woohoo will save 20 cents. Exactly. However, if I plan to buy AMC at a price target states, example, I buy on the 0.25. Interesting. That is interesting. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. SPY getting some resistance right around the 100 MA and VWAP. Let's see. GME 236.20, AMC 40.62. Nothing really happening here. PROG trying to make a little bit of a move. But let's see. They're trying. Canada's mad at Biden for the electric car thingy. What did he do? Heads up, Liquid IV is 30% off site-wide. I'm surprised I did not know that, AMC8. That Liquid IV doesn't have harmful stuff in it, like vitamin water. Yeah, I love Liquid IV. It's just electrolytes. Biden could lower taxes. He could. I don't think he will. SPY a little selling. GME 235.37. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Thanks to everybody coming in for this live today. I really appreciate all you guys. This is fun. Having a good time. We're going to do a lot more of these live streams. This week's going to be a little bit difficult because I have to go to New York City tomorrow. But we'll be back on it next week. Canada's mad because he shut down the pipeline. Oh, I do remember that. I remember that. Let's see. PROG. Not bad. SPY hanging out. AMC 40.55. Any comments on Evergrande? I mean, they're gonna figure it out. I haven't seen any new developments that are really like groundbreaking, but it looks like they're gonna default. The Chinese government, I mean, I bet they're gonna handle it, and then try to limit the spread, but it's been going on for a while. And we really haven't seen it affect US markets a whole lot. What we did see affect US markets was the debt ceiling. We did see a little bit of a sell-off when people started freaking out about it, but I mean, that date is coming up, but we'll see what they really have to do. Airplane mode. Thank you, man. BKKT holding up well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going now, up 7.35. Who else would like an early Christmas present, says Lucas? AMC? Yeah, that would be real nice. Real nice on that one. All right, guys, I think we are going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you to all of you guys who came in and hung out with me. Really appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the way out. It just helps with the algorithm. And then if you guys want to come back in here, YouTube will help guide you back in here on the other days that I'm streaming. So thank you guys so much. Let's have some more green days, some more boom boom candles. Let's get it going. We're in the driver's seat. We are winning. No matter what these news media outlets want to say, or any stupid hedge fund that wants to come out and say that the fundamentals of AMC are bad and people want to stay at home, they're wrong. They're just plain flat out wrong. They're using an argument that's been used forever against movie theaters, just with a different alternative. It's never worked. I don't think it's going to keep working, and shorts have not covered. So I'll see you guys in a little while, probably in a video or two later today. So peace, guys.